be really quiet. It's been a while. Yeah, I got the Dentures. Can you tell? It's been a week, I think, maybe a week and a half. I need to get them adjusted, and they're highly weird. Okay. Excuse the tiredness, excuse the weight loss, excuse the exhaustion. And I don't know if you can hear me all too well. I have the air conditioner on. And he's super, super, super constipated. I came home yesterday and he's been meowing since. He is 5 weeks old. 5 weeks. Do you have any idea how sorry? I have been laughing at myself for a good 2 weeks. My face is changing shape. Bro, it's exhausting. It's freaking exhausting. So I'm going in soon to get him adjusted. And then lots of training.
Hi. I know. Oh my gosh. Oh. You're okay. I'm just talking to myself again. Yeah. I know. I miss you, Mom. I know. It's okay.
Every 10 to 15 minutes, he wakes up all night long and meows. So, sorry, this is the first time I'm actually seeing myself on anything. I've been looking in the mirror trying to adjust them, but it doesn't matter what I do right now because they told me to just wear them and see for like a week or two what the hell's going on. And then I go again to adjust them, do some work on the other ones, and then yeah. My eyes, I have contacts in from whoever was just questioning. They're bicolor contact lenses. So there's 2 colors in each lens. The lighting in here is off. I don't even know what my hair color is anymore. I dyed it purple 3 days ago now. rusty. I don't know. I've been getting a lot of messages to share with you guys. And I've been doing a lot of work with some of you in Dreamland. And just give me a minute. I swear to God, I want to get into like stand up comedy and just, bro, they're so absurd right now. Like horse teeth in my face. And I have a list. And when I try to talk the way I used to speak, I can't begin to tell you the amount of times I have to like fight the urge to laugh at myself because I keep remembering when I'm looking at people at the store or talking to anybody, this is what they see. I'm extremely hormonal as well. Just FYI, having a 5 week kitten while on estrogen treatments or whatever the hell I've been taking that I think is estrogen, but I'm uncertain really. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like I keep looking at the camera and I'm like, oh my God, my fate. I was asked to share with you something about the dentures, which is why I did this because I was going to go take them out. And I'm like, no, I need to do more facial exercising and like strengthen my jaw or something because this is really uncomfortable. But then I was like, I've been putting this message off too long. Sorry. In the back of my mind, I keep thinking, I have upper teeth now. Do you remember what it was like before? If only I had technology skills to put a little image here for you. I'm sure somebody memed it already. So the thing I keep cracking up about, one of the things, and some of you new denture wearers might actually need to know this because nobody told me this. By the way, I don't use adhesives yet. I don't think I'm going to. The nurse and I agreed. We were like, isn't it better if I learn how to use them without adhesive first? And we were both like, good idea. So they're not, I do not have adhesives. I only have the top part. The lower part I've been working on with doctor's recommendations and a lot of spiritual work, along with change of diet, which is going slow because I love sugar. And I mean, bees like it. So what's the problem? I'm so sorry. I cannot keep composure right now and try to speak to you like an adult or a reincarnation of anything because I have to keep reminding myself. A lot of you guys know exactly who I am. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend to do anything or be anybody. I've already been through all that shit where I was all like, yeah, no. Um, sorry, distracted. The thing that I wanted to tell you that nobody told me, when you get your dentures, whoever you are out there, or if you need to and you're putting it off, go get them. It's actually a lot better once you have them. Um, please, please do something that helps you laugh at yourself. Because when they first put them in at the dentist office, I wanted to cry because I felt so ugly. I was like, oh my god, these are horrible. I'm being gang stalked, and these people are like fucking up my dentures. Oh my god, paranoia, paranoia, paranoia. And then I was like, wait, this is kind of funny. This is kind of funny. Like, I really had a moment when I just got my dentures, right when I left the dentist office, and I was walking towards the car. And I was like, am I being punished for the 7 months I waited for my dentures? I was thinking that a lot. And then I thought, no, because even though the recovery was hellish in the best possible way, though, and I'm still kind of recovering. Like, they did a lot of work in my upper jaw or maxilla, whatever it's called, man, whatever. That weird stuff. Like those fangs I had. Do you know they were like growing up to here? Like, do you know how weird, how difficult it was to get those out? Anyway, as I was walking towards the car, the thought I had, which continued today, which is why I'm making this video, was regarding narcissism. I was walking towards the car and I thought, I'm obsolete now. I'm broken. I'm being punished. God hates me, etc., etc. And then I thought, wait, my mouth doesn't hurt. 6 months I have been processing like a pot of boiling water on the back of the stove. How much more ease I'm feeling after having those teeth removed. And when during that walk, that time frame, and today, it was two pieces of the puzzle. One of them was in the beginning where I felt completely victimized by myself, my own words, my own actions, everything. I was like, oh no, I did this to myself. The other part was I'm being punished by God. The other part was, oh no, it's gang stalkers. Just blame everybody else. Today I realized something else, watching a video, and there was a not so high vibe person. Like, you guys know, I usually keep tabs on people who claim to be doing spiritual work, whether I want to or not. It seems to be my job. And there was a few of them who said something really wise, and I was like, I didn't think about that in that way. And when I like sat down and I was meditating earlier today, and I just chilled out, turned off everything. The cat wasn't. He was in my lap like this, and I thought, there's so many shy people in the world. Because in that video, she was talking about insecurities and feeling confident, being brave, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, and yada yada. And I remembered that day at the dentist where I felt insecure, shy, broken, etc. But the words and the feelings that were coming out were victimization, abuse, and being punished, etc. Today, looking back on all this stuff, the past few months, past half a year now, actually more than half a year, 8 months now, I realized, or I was shown, that a certain, a certain, I'll get to that in a minute, a certain kind of narcissism, which opens the way to entities, occurs in people who are genuinely shy and insecure. Once that is breached, which everybody seems to be lately in some way or another, entities can whisper, which is how people, like if you pay attention to a lot of the videos on social media, you notice how they attack confidence. They plant seeds. So these two things popped in my head and it clicked. It was like a third neutral voice popped in, or energy popped in and was like, this is kind of funny, don't you think? And I was like, yep. So, three different energies, three different time periods within 8 months were ding, ding, ding. Okay? None of them made sense. The stuff going on with my teeth did not make sense. The energies I was feeling did not make sense. The thoughts I was getting did not make sense. When did they make sense? Not fully yet, but mostly they've been clearer with less external input, a change of diet, your own circadian rhythm, not the world's, but yours, and your inner dialogue. It's so important. It's so important, especially if you're dealing with dental stuff, because your teeth break down the ideas you have. They break stuff down, okay? Things you consume. So, what you're consuming, if you're having dental issues, but you're like totally not a sugar eater, you don't smoke, you don't drink coffee, whatever, and you still have like bad teeth, and people tell you, oh, it's genetic. It's not. It's right here, right now, what you're going through, your dialogue, and the recent 3 days, and the concurrent coming 3 days. You add those two, in between that is where you are right now. In whatever situation, okay? Whatever you've manifested. 3 days ago, in that time frame, you manifested this. Right now, you're manifesting for 3 days ahead. Kind of, sort of. It works differently for everybody. Watch your thoughts, okay? Be aware with wordplay. Be aware with what you're consuming. It doesn't matter if someone else, if it works for them or if it doesn't work for them. It could work for you or it could not work for you. Some people are allergic to honey. Who? They need more honey. So, all that, I hope your mind is, because the way I channel messages, the way I bring them to you, it's like I give you the point and then it branches. Okay? I'm not going to keep it in a linear way for you because that's just not how I work. When I do that, I repeat. I don't want to repeat. So if you're not keeping up, it's okay. Watch the videos again later. I don't have a theme. That's why this update had so much information in it. But I will do better to give you a more clear-cut bits of information going ahead instead of just blah. This is just a blah video with little bits, okay? The denture thing. Learn to use them without training wheels. This also applies to training bras, female to male that wear, I don't know what they're called, the package down there. I don't know. Do what you need to do for you. Okay. There's reflexology you can look into as well. That helps. But your insecurity, put it to the side. That's the devil talking. My dad said something profound, which I'm just going to narrow down to you. It doesn't matter if you don't like yourself or you don't think you're pretty. It doesn't matter. I don't want to say what I added onto it because it just doesn't matter, okay? If you don't have self-esteem, if you don't have self-confidence, if you don't have whatever, it doesn't matter. You'll get there. You will get there. Just leave it be. Right now, I'm exhausted. I have nothing on my face. I'm wearing horse teeth. I have no idea how to speak with them. I still forget I have teeth here that I can use to speak without moving my upper lip. But you see how weird that is? Or I could do this and be like, it's ridiculous. But if you're going to be insecure and shy after you get breast implants, penis jobs, nose jobs, whatever, dentures, prosthetic arms, legs, bionic eyes, I don't fucking know. If you're, and you're regrowing something, it's going to look weird while it's regrowing. It's okay. Laugh at it. Laugh at yourself. Love your body. Think about it this way. When you're around somebody who's having a insecurity meltdown, you're like, what's happening? Like, stop that. But when we do it internally and it's really, really quiet and we just express it in behavior, like sitting like this, being really shy, not moving your mouth too much, not looking at the camera, not just kind of hiding. It spirals and snowballs. Okay? So reel it back and remind yourself whatever you went through when you were a baby, you went through something else when you were 5. It was a rite of passage. You went through it again at 12 to 13, another rite of passage. You went through another one at 16. You went through another one in your 20s and 21 and then 30s. Whether you're 42, I think, I'm 42. Oh, baby. Oh my gosh. Or you're a teenager doing this dental stuff. It doesn't matter. Get it done if you need to. I promise you, you're going to feel so much better if it's something you need to get done. Okay? I know it's scary. Oh, hold on. Oh, little Mr. Puddin'. Oh. Hi. You gotta go sleepies. You need sleepies. Yeah. Oh, little boy. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. Yeah. You're tiny little werewolf. Yes, you are.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
He does that when he's eating. So he'll eat and he goes, nom, 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 meow, nom, 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 meow. You see all the ridiculous faces I'm making while talking to you? Don't worry about your dentures. Don't worry about your teeth. Don't worry about your fake boobs or your real boobs. Don't worry about any of it. Doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna go because he needs something. I don't know. Truth be told, he is absurdly constipated. So I have kitten formula arriving tomorrow. Yeah, I'm like hormonal as fudge. All that electrolysis, all that laser hair removal has been like, bitch, what? And I'm like, no, bitch, go away, bitch. And it's like, no, we're gonna come back. And I'm like, no. And then there's like weird stuff happening with my lips. And my face feels like constantly tired because all the muscles are changing and moving. And it's really uncomfortable. Anyway, the cat. He's a boy, 5 weeks, super constipated. And baby formula, kitten formula is arriving tomorrow. He's been eating. I've been giving him water through a dropper. He seems to be afraid of a water bowl. I've been mixing his food with water, wet food mixed with water, kibble mixed with water. I gave him a little bit of butter. It's only butter with olive oil and sea salt. It helped him yesterday a little bit. Um, Coconut oil, I've heard, does wonders, so I ordered some of that. I made him this thing today. Finally put it together. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I've slept for 3 hours today. Yeah. Oh, I'm supposed to also tell you something. Do you want to remind me what it was? I guess it doesn't matter right now. Oh, the teeth. Thank you. I guess I'll just title this updating denture tips or some shit. I'm like, I don't know. When you get your dentures, sit in front of a mirror. Don't look away. Please, please, if you need to, timestamp this so you can see this part. Again, when you get your dentures, sit in front of a mirror. Don't look away. Do not look away at yourself. Take the dentures out. Sit and look at yourself. And keep telling yourself internally, it's going to be okay. Okay? Remember, your inner child is terrified. Remember when we were growing up, how scary those witches and the toothless people were made to be? They were always villains and like monsters and goblins. What they don't tell you is nearly everybody, almost a lot of people, whatever, don't have their natural teeth anymore. I wasn't told that either. Do you remember how much I used to be upset when I would see people with perfect teeth and I felt so inadequate? Don't feel inadequate for anything. You never know what people are hiding and what they're embarrassed of. Um, so when you're sitting in front of the mirror and all those thoughts are going through your head, soothe, soothe. Okay? This part is important. When you cry, you have to cry. When you do, put your dentures back in slowly. Acknowledge what you're doing. Bless, bless, bless your dentures. Sorry, I have to look up myself to make certain I'm not doing that. Do you remember? Because I was missing so many teeth, I had to like speak like this. It was terrible. Long story short, you have to make peace with yourself without dentures. You have to make peace with yourself with dentures. You're not who you were anymore. You're not going to sound the same. You're not going to look the same. Eating is going to be weird. Food tastes a little different because there's a plastic thing back there covering some of the taste buds back there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my gosh, I know. I know. Oh, it's okay. The poop will fly out so fast you don't even know. It'll just be like a little poop rocket. You're gonna be fine. Side note, this video is all over the place as usual. It's like 9:30 at night. I've been awake for way too fucking long. What was I gonna say? Oh, right. So during these 8 months, I lost about 30 pounds of weight. I didn't eat anything but like soupy, mashed potatoes, cottage cheese, french fries for like 8 months. Give yourself time if you go through something like that, okay? Make certain you're eating. Make certain you're drinking enough water when you have dentures or if you're on hormones. It's okay. I'm right here. I know. You're safe. You're safe. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked and distracted by this cat. His little scream, his little meow. It's like every time I hear it, I just want to break through a wall and be like, "Are you okay? What's wrong? Are you okay?" And then I'm like, "Oh, he's in my lap." Ugh. It's been a long day. What was I saying? God, so exhausted. Anyway, you've been watching this for 35 minutes. Go, laugh, do something. Get off the computer. Drink your water and all that. Because, like, if you have dentures, you need to drink a lot of water. If you smoke marijuana, you need to drink a lot of water. Even if you think you're drinking a lot, add something else to it and drink it. I mean, whatever. Do what you're going to do, but some of you need to hear that. I know I do. That's it. Go, please. Have fun. I don't know if I'm gonna remake this or not. I really don't feel like it. And oh, lastly, before I go, I love you guys. You're in dream world everywhere. You guys who are supposedly gang stalkers. You guys who are like single white female fans. You guys who know exactly who I've been, who I am, and apparently who I'm gonna be, but I don't even know. There's so much we don't know. And I wanted to apologize to a bunch of you for sharing information that you were not ready for. It was not my place to open those doors for you. So you wanted to run with the wolves. You you know, do what you can for yourself to make certain that you're not jumping down rabbit holes and then believing every grain of soil in those rabbit holes. Okay? The inside of my face is realigning. That's another thing that happens when you lose all that weight and you're on hormones and you go through all this. Um, a lot of stuff changes. A lot. I basically died again and came back to life again in slow motion again. Do I have a lot to teach you? So, I love you. And I'm certain I'll see some of you higher vibrational people in dream world. And I'm certain I'll end up seeing some of you lower vibrational ones. And I might look like a meme to you, or I might look like a scary monster, or I might just look like myself, annoying you with sparkles. We'll see. And FYI, I really have no idea what the fuck happens there. Consciously, I wake up and it's like a screenshot of whatever happened, and that's it. So when you see me here, it's just me. Kind of. Like itty bitty me. I don't know. It's weird. I'm still figuring it out. But I'm noticing, which is another thing I've been asked to share with you. I'm going to let you figure this out. If we truly control nothing, if control is an illusion, because God is everyone and everything, and we are fractals, then what are you trying to figure out? Is it so important? Is it so important that you would waste a sunrise or a sunset that you would beg for later? Is it worth it to waste that now, trying to figure out why you're here, what you're doing here, or who is doing what to you? Or would you rather go and live your life and be kind and help people, including yourself? Now remember, earlier we talked about confidence. Make certain that when you're helping people, you're not doing it out of a covert narcissistic trait of, look, I'm helping you, love me, which leads back to insecurity, shyness, and codependency, which can also be positive or negative, depending on the balance. Okay? Last quick weird note. Venus, the planet, quote unquote planet. Uh, Stop calling her toxic. If you had empathy, you'd know it's not toxicity. It's grief, sorrow, anger, regret, remorse, etc. How do you fix that? The same way you fix any grieving mother's wound. And time is not a doctor. We, as children of God, are the doctors, not time. I'm not talking about medical professionals. Those are beneficial as AF. Like, I have a newfound respect for modern civilization, modern amenities and medical advancements. Oh my goodness. I love you. I love you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I know. You're just gonna sleep. Yeah. He's asleep and he's meowing. I've already called the vet, and the vet will be here next week. She's on vacation right now. She's a mobile vet. She said everything's fine. He's probably just constipated. So. And he is. He's playing most of the time. He just... Okay. I gotta learn how to smile again. It's been almost 40 years since I've smiled without feeling like a monster. I'm gonna go. I need to pay attention to this little monkey. Yeah, hi. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button. Hi. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Don't scooch over, because you're caught. Okay, that's okay. I'm sorry for the long video. I will do better. I just wanted to talk to you guys. I will be back tomorrow, I think. We'll see. Because it's really not easy for me to keep these in this long, considering they are interesting. But I love them. Like, I finally ate a sandwich after 9 months. Or after a year now. So, damn. We'll go over this again, and if, like, tomorrow or something, I'll do a live chat where you guys can, like, join the chat room or some shit. I know, little buddy. Okay. I'm gonna go. Have a lovely night. God, I look like a mess. Excuse me, I came back from the dead. Say bye. No, I love you. Bye.